2024. I hope you had a nice holiday and you celebrated with your family or whoever you celebrated with. And today we want to start on a new lesson on our continuation on learning JavaScript. And today we're going to be looking at some of the coolest stuff we can do with JavaScript. So in this lesson, we will build a Hangman game. Basically, a hang is a word guessing game. We learn how to use dialogs to make the game interactive, take input from someone playing the game. One player picks a secret word and the other player tries to guess it. For example, if the word was animal, the um, the first player would write. You can see the animal has how many letters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dashes. The guessing player tries to guess the letters in the word. Each time they guess a letter correctly, the first player fills in the blanks. For each occurrence of the letter, they guess. For example, if the guessing player guessed the letter A, the first player would fill in the A. We have an A here in the animal, and then we have an A towards, which is the second last letter. When the guessing player guesses a letter that isn't in the word, they lose a point, and the first player completes the stickman before the guessing player guesses the word. The guessing player loses. In your version of a Hangman, the JavaScript program, we will choose the word and the human player will guess the letters. We won't be drawing the stickman until the next lesson after we have learned about guessing. So let's start here with the initial development. I will go here and create a new file and I will call it index.html. So in this file, we'll start with the simple just a JavaScript tag script. Then we have that. So in this script, let's just start with the initial, something very simple, just requesting the user for a name. So we are just starting to create the playground for our application. Then in this, we can have something like what is your name, asking the user prompt. And then here, we want to just first of all console, do console log, just to do it on the console. Then here I'm going to use the string literal. So I'm gonna do hello. Then put in the variable we are trying to output, which is the name. I'll have the name there. So I will use my simple Node.js server that's running here, and you can install it. So now you can see the prompt there, and I will open my console log so you can see what will be logged on the screen here. So what's your name? I will put in John. So if you click OK, and it says hello John, and this is what we have here. So we are prompting the user for the name, then we just output it to the screen. So the next thing we're gonna do is to kind of continue to see different ways of writing the prompt or requesting for somebody to enter text in. We have the prompt. Another one we have confirm. So those are the basically these methods are available in native JavaScript. You don't need to write them or customize them. These are available to you. you can use them in your program. So the other thing you should note that if you don't provide an input on the screen, what's gonna happen? So if you don't provide an input and just hit OK, you can see here we didn't have anything. Actually, it should show a null. I don't know why this browser, this edge, is not showing null, but you can see there's nothing there. So you will see there's nothing here. We put in something, there's a name. Here there was nothing. So let's continue with the coding and see other ways we can output we can request information from the user. So in this one here, I'm going to use a confirm dialog to do more stuff than just prompting. So what I will do, I will comment that one out. Where's the comment thing? Like being lazy. So I will do this. So I will do var. Let's do something. Var like animals. Let's do something. Like animals equals to confirm. This confirm is available in JavaScript. You don't need to click this function. Then I will do you like all animals. That's a question. Then I will say if like all animals. Say console.log you are amazing. Then else. These are the conditional statement we have been learning. So now we are doing the application else. Console.log. Yeah. We are not lazy. But still cool. No, no. That's something I'm just making up. Yeah, on. Now you click on live server, open with it, and I want to do this console log and see what's coming up. You like all animals? Say I will do okay. You are amazing. And if I do the same thing, I don't know why this one keeps on coming here. If I do that, you like animal, I'd say cancel. Yeah, you are not amazing, but you are still cool. So you can see a lot of things you can use there. So instead of using the normal console logs, I'm gonna use instead alerts. So let's move to using alerts instead of the console logs. So I will just take this one and maybe I will use the alert and see how it's gonna come up. So if I do that, let me see how it's gonna behave here. If it's gonna misbehave or gonna give us something meaningful. I'm not using console logs anymore, but I wanna use alerts and see how it gonna act on the output and see what output is it giving us on the screen. So here, let's run again and see. Oh, there you go. So now, if we do that, let's do the console and let's see what's gonna come up. Oh, now you see, we are not displaying it on our console, but we are displaying it now on the page here. So this one, sometimes we use it even to prevent somebody going to like another screen. If you are browsing and you want people not to go to another screen, you can use the alert to prevent going from that screen. So in this case, you would have somebody like click on something and we'll come here and do like open live server. And then you can say cancel, or then it will not make them to move to the next page or kind of that. So if I click on that cancel, you can see it says, yeah, you are not amazing, but you are cool. And then also it gives you okay, which will just end up that screen there. So let's move on and continue on this. So we will be designing a Hangman game, and let's just before we start. So before we start writing the code, um, let's think. Let's think. Sorry, think about its structure. So the first thing we want to have is one, two, everything. Number one, pick a random word. So this is something we want our game to do. Two, take the player's guess. Take the player's guess. Player's guess because it belongs to them. So now number three. And this is always, guys, when you're creating an application, just think what that application wanna do before even you start coding. Game if the player wants to. So like there you can put the alert and then you kind of use the alert to do cancel or okay or something like that. But we're gonna look into that one more. Four, I check that the player I check that players guess is a valid letter. Number 5, keep track of the letter letters the player has placed. 6, show the player their progress. So finish when the player has guessed what. Okay, guys, that's all for today. And when we meet next time, we will start on um, writing the code that will go through all this we have come up with, the plan to start writing our game plan. Always, when you are creating a new application or even updating an existing one, you always have a plan. Please write down what you want to do or what the application needs to do before you start coding. This one will help you quickly to kind of move through the code and understand what you are building or doing. And also, this one will help if you have a testing person to kind of go through what you are trying to do and test the application. And also it can help your users to understand or how to use the application or play the games. See you later, and please make sure to subscribe to this channel. This year we want to increase to more thousands and thousands of users. Share this video, subscribe to it, like it, and see you